Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, he is one half of Progress with a record of 5-4 in singles competition. He is from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Mr. Say Less, Do More. Hashtag Seal Mentality. He is the bald head Messiah, Eddie J.
Pressure make diamonds, I'm forged in the grind. Bar more in the building, better fall back in line. I'm the one they call when the whole place tied. Work course hard, every step spit fire. No fear in my blood, I was built for the smoke. You break under lights on, bend out, choke. Clock in, clock out, man, I never stop working. Every rep, every hit, every mile I'm earning.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring with a record of 4-4 in singles competition, he is Jeremy Baltimore.
Pressure make diamonds, I'm forged in the grind. Hardest worker in the biz, better fall back in line. I'm the one they call when the whole place tied, when the lights come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making their way to the ring, they are your GWW Tag Team Champions, Paul Motor and Payne. They are Payne and Promise. Payne came out here to slap the shit out of somebody. Predictions up in the chat. Alright, in this match is for the GWW Tag Team titles. Baltimore, Eddie J doing the work of QC. both tag team belts held up to the sky. And now nice takedown right there from Motor. Oh, punch to the back of the head from Baltimore. Into the corner now, Motor reverses it. Eddie J back elbow. Look at that brace he has on. Forearm shot from Motor. Motor now going to send Eddie J into the corner. Eddie J nowhere to go. Motor setting up. Motor middle rope. Has Eddie J looking for that hangman's choke. Has him high and drops him down. Shout out to the sponsors. Cutwater helping us out here tonight. Appreciate y'all. To everybody, cheers. Right here from the desk. These hoes cutting. So, in addition, I want to let y'all know, I also had a glass of Luna Zoo in between both in between cans. So we going by the end of the night, we gonna be somewhere extra. I don't know how extra we gonna be, but we gonna be extra as fuck by the end of the night. Now look at this tag team maneuver right here from Progress. Stop down on the knee. A whole lot of green in this match. And now Payne getting out of it here. Baltimore getting his way back up to his feet. And now, double axe handle to the back of Payne right here. Jeremy Baltimore now, look at this. Big as a house, gonna lift Payne up. What goes up must come down. We are getting reports that Six really didn't know he was going to be going to the hospital. He is on his way due to injuries he didn't think he had during this ambulance match. We wish you well, brother. Eddie J now into the corner. Big boot to the face of Payne. Into the cover, only a 1 count right there for Eddie J. I'm hearing that Six will have a Ricola care package upon arrival to the hospital. Ricola. And now, Payne makes it to the corner. Tags in Motor here. Baltimore looking for a clothesline. Shoves Motor off, and now Motor set up here. Up in the sky, power bomb position. What is Baltimore looking for here? Snake eyes in the corner. Jeremy doing double work. Baltimore slam. Knife edge chop from Motor. Motor is the legal man here. Clothesline catches Motor into the pinfall. 1, 2. Only a 1 count right there from Baltimore. And now Baltimore sending Motor off the ropes. Big boot to the face of Motor. Throwing the arm down into the mat. And a kick to the temple as Motor gets out of it. Motor now goes to grab Baltimore. Baltimore has none of it. Another clothesline from Jeremy Baltimore. Jeremy Baltimore, the voice of Mount Rise in WWE 2K26 and also doing work for QC. That man is looking for a paycheck in and everywhere. Motor now headed to the outside, meeting Baltimore where he stands. Motor in hot pursuit, goes for a clothesline and knocks the big man down, but Baltimore barely feels it, like Ocho Cinco versus Ray Lewis. Gets back up to his feet. Baltimore caught up. Motor has him, looking to choke him out. Punches to the temple here. Big knee right there from Motor, knocks Baltimore down. Into the steel steps, Motor goes. Well, you know who to blame. Yeah, bro, that's going to stick like Danny Kidman in catering. It's happening. Yeah, Baltimore makes the tag to Eddie J. Eddie J, sleeping pill! Baltimore running across the arena, grabs Payne, drops him down. Into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. 3, Motor has been eliminated. Y'all know how we work here in GWW. Jeremy Baltimore sending Payne into the Lion's Den here. Eddie J with Payne. Payne all alone. Punches and bunches. Nice combination. Oh my God. Eddie J just grabbing at the skull of Payne here. Payne in a bad way. Has to get out of this. Punches to the midsection. Oh, rolls him up. Payne rolls him up. Here we go. Not even a 1 count. And now, nice neck breaker right there from Payne. Payne now grabbing both arms. Repeated stomps. Sending Eddie J's face right into the mat. Knee drop, misses. Eddie J gets kicked in the midsection. Payne turns it around, sends Eddie into the ropes. Catches him. Luke is, no, slamming the back of his big ass head into the mat over and over again. And now Payne turns him over. Knee to the jaw. Eddie J back up to his feet though. Kick to the midsection, elbow, punch to the mouth. Oh, nice suplex from Payne. I just want to say to all y'all in the Omega 8 chant, fuck all y'all. Because I left a very heartwarming, heartfelt, encouraging message. And none of you motherfuckers said anything back. None of y'all. I had my deep voice. I put on my Jim the Judge voice for y'all this morning to say something to y'all. And y'all ain't say shit. Fuck all y'all. And it wasn't no small talk either, motherfucker. Payne now picking up Baltimore. Oh, diamond cutter. 2 and only a 2. Oh my God, I was not that low. Well, maybe I was trying to do my gym, the judge. I was on my Barry White shit. I was on my Morgan Freeman, James Earl Jones. I wanted you to understand the importance of what I was saying. I was not whispering. My man said the Yin Yang Twins joint. I was not whispering. The Baltimore on the outside looking as Eddie J lifts up Payne. Knee to the jaw after that power bomb. Punch in the mouth. Knee to the midsection of the DDT from Payne. Eddie J rolls out of the ring here. Payne now clothesline takes out Eddie J out on the mat on the outside. Knee driving Eddie J's head into the mat. Punches and bunches again from Payne here. Eddie J sent it to the steel steps. Has a mob, oh my goodness. Atomic drop. Eddie J said he got some honeys waiting on him to celebrate. I don't know if he's going to be in tip-top shape here tonight if Payne got anything to do with it. Any more atomic drops, my man going to be out of commission. Sean Payne now setting Baltimore up while Eddie J on the outside. Nice suplex back into the ring. Payne needs to see Eddie J season. Has a neck breaker right there from Payne. And now Payne going after the arm of Baltimore. Into the cover. 2. Smart right there from Payne as he gets Baltimore out of the ring and unable to break up a pinfall there. Oh, diamond cutter. Eddie J busted open. Baltimore now in to save the pinfall. Payne now trying to go after Baltimore instead. Turns his attention back to Eddie J. Kick to the men's section. Has him up. Payne killer from Payne. Payne does not go for the pin. Instead goes to the motor rope and tells Eddie J to get up. Double axe handle connects. Yes, we can acknowledge that. And now look at trapping the arm here, looking for submission. Can he make Eddie J tap? And now look at this. Payne possibly looking for another diamond cutter. Can he get it? No, Eddie J pushes him off, catches him. Sleeping pill. Sleeping pill connects. Eddie J just looks as Payne is laid out. Does not go for the pinfall, but instead goes after Baltimore. Tags in Baltimore and gonna let Baltimore do his work. Has him up. Nowhere for Payne to go. Baltimore slam on to Payne right on the Cutwater logo. And Baltimore not going for the pin. Understanding the assignment here from QC. Pain and promise, more like pain and punishment here tonight for the tag team champs. Baltimore kicks to the midsection. Payne catches him. Payne has him up, taking all that momentum, drives him down with a power bomb. Payne now waiting for Baltimore to get back to his feet, punch to the mouth, and Baltimore eats it. Even Payne says, nah, bro, you gotta chill. And Baltimore eats another one from Payne. Payne, not knowing what to do, creeps around and tries to get a third shot in. And Baltimore eats that one like he just had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Rolls him up into the pinfall. Payne turns it around. 2, 3. Oh! Payne with the okey doke and get Baltimore out of here, but Baltimore does not leave by 4, inflicting damage on Payne. Clothesline to the corner, choking this man now. Baltimore has Payne up. Payne gets caught again, dazed and confused. Baltimore's slam. Baltimore needs to be gone as he was eliminated. Baltimore now going to jinx. No, he's not even leaving yet. No, goes under the ring, pulls out a light from high above. It cracks it over the dome of Payne here. Baltimore needs to go. Baltimore is on his way out on his own merit. Payne busted open after Baltimore shattered that light bulb across the forehead, and you can see the blood. Big boot from Eddie J. Big boot from Eddie J. Referees are mostly here to count 1, 2, 3 if necessary. You must survive here at GWW. Payne and Eddie J on the outside now. Eddie J sending Payne into the barricade. Now going after the hand of Payne on the outside. Payne created a big-ass target with those big-ass gloves. Now Payne going to be sitting. No, Payne turns it around. Eddie J sent into the ring. Payne now in hot pursuit. Eddie J and Payne lock up here. Eddie J and Payne locked up. Payne showing the strength here. Has Eddie J on the ropes. Referee trying to break it up. Manages to do so. Chop to the throat from Eddie J. Eddie J now grabs Payne. Has control. Payne elbows to the midsection here. Gets Eddie J up off of him. Payne now picks up Eddie J. Sends him off the ropes and catches him with a major knee. And now Payne has Eddie J going after the feet of him. Brings him up. Look at this submission. Locked in. Will he do any damage? Eddie J does not declare he is quitting this match. Instead, Payne lets go. Payne now driving that knee into the back of his head. Payne now waiting for Eddie J to get to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Heel toss reversal from Eddie J. Now Eddie J kicks to the back in the back of the head of Payne here. We are in a one-on-one situation, and we are fighting for those GWW Tag Team Champions. And now into the pinfall, not even one count. QC is somewhere, not worried, but watching closely all at the same goddamn time. Punches and bunches right here from Eddie J. Eddie J flips over Payne. Payne up, power bomb, flips him inside out, knee to the jaw. And I don't care what knee you catch, it's going to hurt from Eddie J. Payne now picked up, repeated stomps to the chest, sending the back of the head of Payne into the mat. And now Eddie J saying, come on, feel what I'm doing. Watch me beat this motherfucker's ass. And now sending him into the corner. Eddie J backing up, head of momentum here. Big clothesline in the corner, back elbow, forearm shot, and he gonna tell him all about it. Now punches and bunches to the midsection, forearm shot over the face, into the pinfall. Referee 1, 2, and only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Payne in the corner, Eddie J running head of steam again. Big boot to the jaw. Punch to the mouth from Payne. Eddie J slap to the mouth. Open hand bitch slap. Knife edge chop reverse. Open hand bitch slap once again from Eddie J. And now chop and an open hand slap again from Eddie J. Punch to the mouth. Open hand bitch slap. Knife edge chop. Open hand, no reverse by Payne. And now Payne saying, bring your big ass on. Payne, knife edge chop. Now, Eddie J say, hit me here, some bitch. Knife edge chop from Eddie. Eddie and Payne going back and forth. Oh, boy, and you felt it coming, and here it is, a straight up hockey fight right here at Onslaught. And now Eddie J grabs Payne, sends Payne off the rope, up and over. Eddie J raging out, I am sick of doing this shit with you, Payne. Sunset powerbomb to the floor on the outside. Eddie J snatches him up and takes him over here. Eddie J back in the ring now. Gonna let the referee make the count. Eddie J saying, yeah, I does this. And now Payne, dazed and confused, but back up to his feet. Not completely unconscious, but damn near there. Shaking the Cowboys out, only to catch a right from Eddie J. Belly to black suplex. You can see that training with Baltimore coming out here. And now Payne turned over. Eddie J, knee to the jaw. Payne busted open again. More blood from Payne. Elbows, unexposed elbows. You see how Eddie J does that? He knows when to use the elbow that's padded and when to use the one that's not. Unexposed elbows right there from Eddie J. Payne punches and bunches right there. Trying to get some advantage, trying to create momentum for his own. Payne now going to send him into the steel step. Steel steps meet midsection of Eddie J. Payne up to the top rope now. Gonna call his shot like Babe Ruth. Waiting for Eddie J to get to his feet. Takes him out with a chop to that big ass dome of Eddie J. And a knee now Eddie J busted open here on the outside. Now, look at this. Looking for submission. Gonna wear the big man down. Eddie J rolls through. There's some wrestling. There's a knee to the dome right there. Eddie J now grabs up. Bang. Sends him into the steel step. Receipt, bitch. And now Eddie J picking up Payne here. And just shins him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see Payne's neck snap back as he connected with the barricade on the way to the floor? Oh my God. And now Payne trying to look tough. Gets back in the ring. Eddie J sleeping. Pow! Not done yet. Gonna drag him to the logo. What will Eddie J do next? Eddie J into the pinfall. That could be lights out. That's a 2, and that's a God. No, no, no. Payne kicks out. Eddie J cannot freaking believe it. Eddie J can't believe it. And now look at this. And frustration, pure frustration. Stay your ass down, Payne. Eddie J is pissed the fuck off. Eddie J picking up Payne. Punches to the ribs. Punches to the ribs. Has him up suplex right there from Eddie J. And now Eddie J on the outside grabs a steel chair, throws it into the ring. Payne, dazed and confused, back up to his feet, reaches for the wrong thing. Eddie J combination, big punch right there to that open wound on Payne's eye. And now Eddie J picking up the steel chair, waiting for Payne to get back up to his feet. Taunts him and cracks him over the head. Eddie J sizing. Payne up, sleeping pill. Eddie J into the pitfall. 1, 2. Oh my God! Oh my God! How is Payne doing this? Payne kicks out again. Owen blocks the kick right there from Eddie J. Diamond cutter. Payne into the pinfall. That is it. Payne and Mo. No. Ooh, Eddie J kicked out at 1. Eddie J kicked out at 1. Eddie J kicked out at 1. Payne doesn't know what to do. Just goes after the arm. Eddie J kicked out at 1. Eddie J kicked out at 1. Payne now waiting for Eddie J to get back to his feet. Eddie J catches another diamond cutter. There's another one. Payne into the pinfall. It's a wrap. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. No, no, no. Eddie J kicks out. These boys on a different level. Payne, neck breaker, sends Eddie J onto the chair. Payne now has the steel chair, cracks it over Eddie J's head, and now to the midsection, and again, Payne locked in here. Payne drops the chair. Payne now. Oh my God. Waiting. Saying this has got to be it. I got to be strategical. I got to be methodical. Instead, turns Eddie J's around. Has him. Power hooks him up. Drives him down. Oh, my goodness. What a move right there from Payne. Payne now. Payne turns Eddie J over into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and Payne and Mona retain. Oh my God! Oh, what a battle for your GWW Tag Team Championship. G. Wow! It is a whole lot of money lost. GG! Mona back out for the Gorilla. Back with the belts in hand. Absolutely. GG! Payne and Mona stay undefeated. Wow, what a match.